and his black and white cat.
Hello everyone, this is Postman Pat 3 for the DOS. Released in 1992, Postman Pat has got to deliver telephone directories. He's got a friend called Delivery Man Dan, who's broken his leg. I would have thought he had his own job to do. There's the occasional supply of telephone directories in the road. Strange place to keep them, but never mind, you've got to pick them up. There are numbers, you've got to throw the telephone directories at them. And you've also got to avoid the various hazards. Yeah, basically it's Paperboy. And I don't know how you're supposed to get past that. There's a van coming at you, there's nails or tacks or something in the road. And the problem is, if you go too close to the top of the screen, you can't see things coming in time. Whereas if you're at the bottom of the screen, things suddenly come up behind you and wallop you. Because nobody who lives around here seems to have the first idea how to actually drive vehicles. By Postman Pat 3, they've got to the stage of, we've got the licence and we're going to squeeze every last penny piece out of it. I mean, let's be honest, this has got absolutely bugger all to do with Postman Pat. It could be just about anybody in that van. They're just stuck in a picture of him and Jess at the bottom of the screen. And this is the easier setting, so you can actually get past there without being rammed. And I'm pretty sure this is not Greendale, as Greendale is supposed to be a little village where this is kind of like a big town or something. Mind you, they're cementing over the entire south of England now, so who knows. The town where I live, it's new housing estate, and it's not a new housing estate, it's like an entire another town has sprung up. Every time I go through there, they're building yet more houses. Doesn't look like they're ever going to stop. We haven't even got a hospital. I tell you, the only way you can get to see a doctor now at a surgery is if you book about a year in advance and look into the future in a crystal ball and see when you're going to get something wrong with you. Just out of pure interest, why would a postman be delivering telephone directories? If everybody just phoned each other, they wouldn't bother writing to each other anymore. He'd be out of a job. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat ran over his cat. All the flies were swarming, the open grave was yawning. Now he's gonna scrape Jess off his van. That's the remix, by the way. Get out of the way, you silly sod. Where do you get your driving licence? Off the back of a cornflakes box. Oh, what bloody hell is he trying to do? Oh, here we are, reached the post office at last. Oh, here we are, time for a quick fag break. He's got no chin whatsoever, has he? He looks kind of like a human tidy up from Stop It and Tidy Up. What's happened to the big bad I said fuck off? Here we are, level 2. More or less the same as level 1 except with more hazards. Oh, fuck off home! He's got a cross-o-meter there. You've got to try and avoid getting it full. Don't know what he does then exactly. Throws Jess out the window or boots him across the street or something. Why is it that this always happens when TV shows or movies are made into computer games? The only decent ones I can think of are Trapdoor. That was a kind of stop-motion, claymation kids TV series. Really good TV series. Really good game as well. That was actually one of the first games I ever played. I think it was the first game I ever completed. There was also Yes Prime Minister, based on a BBC sitcom. That's a text-based video game. That's really good as well. But all too often it just seems to be, we don't know the first thing about this character. We can't be bothered to research the TV series or the film. We don't really give a squirt of piss about it anyway. So let's just stick him in some rubbish rip-off of a well-known game. Quite often TV adaptations just end up as a series of naff sub-games, like EastEnders. That was absolutely bloody awful. Absolute cack. And the computer game wasn't any good either. Incidentally, the in-game music is a version of the Postman Pat theme, which really drives you flipping nutty after a while. It's an irritating, bleepy little tune. I'm amazed no one's called the police. There's a bloke in a van driving along, flinging flipping great telephone directories at people's houses. What if it hit a little kid in the face or something? Has some woman had a go at his face? Looks like there are scratch marks there or something. My granddad was a postman. The closest I ever got was a paper round. I wouldn't want to be a postman in this day and age, I tell you, certainly not in some big city. You dozy git! This game is a complete waste of time. It's just a rubbish Paperboy rip-off. It's got absolutely bugger all to do with Postman Pat. Tell the truth, he's not actually in the bloody thing. There's no sign of any of the other characters. It's just the cheapest cash-in imaginable. It's just repetitive and full of cheap deaths. Paperboy had a lot of inventive hazards to avoid. In this case, it's just a load of idiots who don't seem to know which side of the road they're supposed to be driving on. Fans of Postman Pat who bought this must have thought, what the hell is this bollocks? Just don't bloody bother.
Hey, I'll have to be going. We can't have the post being late, can we?